A long time ago, in a great city filled with idols and false gods, there lived a powerful king who forced his people to worship statues. Anyone who refused his command was punished or even killed. But among the people of that city, there were a few young men whose hearts were filled with faith in the one true God, Allah. They couldn't bear to see their people worship stones and forget their creator. One night, they gathered secretly and said to each other, "We will never bow to these idols. Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. We will worship him alone." They knew that if the king found out, he would have them executed. So they decided to leave their homes, their families, and everything they loved and escape to protect their faith. After a long and exhausting journey, they reached a cave in the mountains, a quiet, hidden place far from danger. They sat down at the entrance, lifted their hands, and prayed sincerely, "Our Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and guide us to the right path." And then a miracle happened. Allah made them fall into a deep sleep, a sleep that lasted 309 years. During those centuries, their city changed completely. The cruel king died, the idols disappeared, and the people became believers. Meanwhile, inside the cave, the young men remained safe. The sun would shine near the entrance, but never harm them. It moved in a perfect way that kept their bodies preserved. Their dog even lay at the entrance, guarding them faithfully. Then, after hundreds of years, Allah woke them up. They looked at each other, surprised. "How long have we slept?" one asked. "Maybe a day." "Or part of a day," another replied. They were hungry, so they sent one of them to buy food from the city. But when he entered the market, he was shocked. Everything looked different. The buildings, the clothes, even the language had changed. He handed an old silver coin to the shopkeeper. The man stared at it and said, "Where did you get this? This coin is from centuries ago." The young man was confused. Soon, a crowd gathered, amazed at his strange clothes and old money. They took him to the ruler of the city, who was a righteous man and a believer. When the young man told him their story, the ruler was astonished. He realized this was a sign from Allah, proof that Allah can bring the dead back to life, no matter how much time passes. The ruler and the townspeople followed the young man to the cave, and there they saw his companions, still calm, still full of faith. When the young men understood that Allah had made them a miracle for all generations, they prayed one last time and peacefully passed away. The people of the city built a mosque at the entrance of the cave to honor their memory, and their story became one of the greatest miracles of faith in human history.